Did you know, just recycling 1 tonne of steel, we can save 1.4 tonnes of iron ore, 2 tonnes of, and 700 kilograms of manganese ore. So how does metal recycling work? Watch this video to find out. Discover the process of recycling steel from metal waste. Due to the higher scrap value, the metal collection process is different from other items. As a result, metals are more likely to be sold to scrapyards than to landfills. The largest source of ferrous metals in the US is scrap cars. Other sources include large steel buildings, trains, agriculture equipment, and of course, industrial scrap. Timely scrap generated during the production of new items accounts for half of today's supply of most reused metals. Outside scrap metal collectors, metal is also collected through curbside recycling services or from scrap dealers. Scrap metal is often mixed, and it is important to separate all materials before recycling. The sorting process helps to ensure that different types of metals are properly organised into separate groups such as brass, steel, and aluminium. Some of these processes are completed by hand, but most metal organisation is automated, using magnets and sensors to detect different types of materials. These newly discovered metal treatments make the whole operation more efficient. This modern technology can help with recovery up to 95% metal transferred to the landfill. Metal recyclers must completely remove residual plastic or other non-metallic materials from scrap metal. After this step, the scrap metal is shredded into smaller pieces, ensuring they can be melted more easily. This vital process reduces the time it takes to complete the smelting task and allows for fewer emissions to be generated during combustion, making recycling more planet-friendly. Yes, the fun part. The shredding process produces small pieces of scrap metal, which are then transported into a high-temperature furnace for melting. Depending on the metal's melting point, this process can take minutes or hours. Reducing the size of metal speeds up the process, but ultimately, the type of metal in the furnace determines how long it takes to complete the process. For example, metals like zinc have a relatively low melting point of only 419.5 degrees Celsius, while iron has a much higher melting point of 1,510 degrees Celsius. The high temperatures eventually turn the scrap metal into molten metal, which can easily be formed into new products. A conveyor holds molten metals after refining so they can be cooled and solidified. At this stage, the metal directly from the furnace is formed into pieces called ingots. Metal in the form of ingots is easily worked into shapes such as bars, tubes, or plates. Above is the metal recycling process that we have learned. Metal recycling is a simple activity with many benefits for the environment and society. Let's join hands to protect the environment by recycling metal. If you found this video useful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to receive more interesting videos like this.